What does film school have to do with a space station, Kyle?
In the future, everything will be videotaped and edited by AI and served back to you as a show about yourself. This episode is about, because Chris and I went to video production school, but not film school.
No.
So we didn't pay $30,000 to make a 10-minute film to try to get into the business.
No. We relegated ourselves to YouTube scummery on the interwebs.
Scumbaggery. While we appreciate everyone's clicks, it's not paying our rent, so we do whatever we want.
Including...
Too many buttons, Chris!
Michael J. Fox.
Hey, puto!
Hi.
Man, there's a son of a she cheating, man! Hey,
No! Okay. That had nothing to do with the episode.
Previously on Film School.
We're going to have 7 weeks of classes. We're doing 36 10-minute films in a very short period of time, and things go wrong.
It's already, I think, a challenge for me to go back to university at age 34, you know?
Oh, no.
So you're not able to register right now because you didn't pay the bill from the fall.
This particular film is dealing with issues of me.
Okay, we need to get back. We just watched
My
Voltron,
mom.
so
Right.
we really got to get back into this.
This is very different.
She's like, my mom had MS and I hated that. Should I make a film about her? It's like, okay,
Too scared.
no more flying robots yet.
Yeah, right.
What do you think about the script now?
I'm worried about it.
Where do you think you're going to get a fucking monkey from?
Writing about their own experience in the world, but you very rarely ever see one wanting to direct a movie.
Because it fails usually instantly.
Right.
Film.
Film school.
Student film is not easy. Student filmmakers are disadvantaged dealing with actors.
We didn't really have access to professional actors.
I think it's pretty much understood that they're acting for free.
You can find good actors. I mean, you hold an audition. You put ads. And at that time, as I said, there was a small newspaper called Backstage, and even in Variety. You'd have to raise the money to get the ad. Somebody will call. Somebody will call up.
Yeah, and then you deal with the slop that is free actors.
Well, it's only going to go well if you're Martin Scorsese and not weirdo lady that wants to make a monkey movie.
Or us.
I didn't make a movie.
Hungry, great actors out there, especially in New York City.
Can people take people from the street? And they might be better than actors, or they might be more real.
More real, yes.
Right, but you have to recruit them for what they are in order for them to be real.
And never go outside those boundaries.
Right.
Even when you need to.
Casting call, and actors just send thousands and thousands and thousands of headshots here. Here's some more.
That is the bonus
people I
of
wanna
being
call.
in a
I
film
really
school
like them.
and in
'Cause
New
they
York.
look like real
Right.
people.
People will
look like
respond because they know sometimes this works.
There's just one woman who submitted for my pudgy goth girl. Pudgy. You can see her ribs.
So
Right.
change it. Is she good at acting? Change it. You know, they didn't want Robert Englund because he was too young.
Right.
Wes Craven was like, well, wait a minute, this guy, he's supposed to be an old child molester, horrible old man.
Child toucher, sure.
Child toucher. And this guy isn't it, but everyone else we filmed had too much. The old man, they were too nice.
Right.
They had too kind of eyes.
Not Robert Englund.
And England came in, he was like 23, and he was like, I'll fuck all of you. And they were like, oh my God, put the makeup on him. I think this will work.
Right.
So you got to be flexible with your vision. That's the whole point. I don't know. Spielberg would draw out every shot for his film, but when it came to casting and everything else, he had sway. But for the most part, you had to be flexible. Even Spielberg.
They auditioned Tom Selleck for Indiana Jones.
Oh, I remember that.
Can you imagine anyone but Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones? I don't think it would have worked as well.
No.
Sometimes the casting differences are actually a blessing to your production.
Yep.
That you didn't know was going to happen, and it becomes so iconic that people can't even think of. What's that redhead from Pulp Fiction, the drug dealer?
I don't know his name. Oh, Eric
Stoltz.
Stoltz, yeah.
Eric Stoltz was supposed to be in Back to the Future.
Yep.
And he was an actor who had done real work and real productions, and they're looking at his dailies, the film for each day, and they're like, this is not working.
Way too dark, way too serious. Not that he's a bad actor.
Right.
But it doesn't fit the formula that they didn't realize they wanted until they see it on the screen.
And you can't imagine somebody saying, let's get the Family Ties guy and everyone will remember this movie for eternity.
Oh, and by the way, he can only work during nights and weekends because he's working on Family Ties every day.
Right.
So he can't even give the production full,
And that's
attention.
better than Eric Stoltz, who is a great actor.
Yeah, but not for that film. So you got to be completely flexible. And she wants a monkey.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't go that good.
Doesn't go great.
Right now, I need to cast the main character.
For any small production that wants to cast a monkey, spoiler alert, it doesn't go great. No matter time period, doesn't matter.
I want a baby to work for free.
Really hard
Spoiler
to get
alert.
Very good actors because a lot of them are starting out. A lot of them have little experience, and it's really difficult because I'm really, really shy with the actors. I have a hard time personally.
Because they're so attractive.
No, she's just a shy person. She can't
should let you know
articulate
there's a
feelings and emotions.
It's a terrible job for you if you can't work with people.
Is really, really, really shy and introverted. Okay.
Where did you get the $30,000?
Well, wait. I mean, come on. I know you did it, so you have to come with me now.
Perfect. Cast him. Focus on the monkey.
Exactly.
Focus on the monkey. Guy already looks the part.
Yeah.
Work with it. Let him do his thing. You'll get credit for his nuance.
And she's probably going to say, oh, he had like a gray hair, so he's not right for the part.
Yeah.
You have to leave the mall now.
Good. Good. Say good. Say something. All right.
That might have been editing to make her
was.
look worse.
The quality you're looking for?
But I think it gets it across.
Something like that?
I guess I should have told you the scenario first.
What?
I should have told you the scenario of what's going on and all that. It's trampled on. You're just, like, since the day you were born, I guess, you've been trampled on. It's like the whole.
No, you've been trampled on. Is that what you're writing?
You don't even think about being.
And
You're a
this is-
1-year-old guy that has Voltron toys and a Space Invaders t-shirt. Now give that to me through your acting.
That's all the audience looks at.
Right?
Oh, yeah? Like and subscribe to that.
Made a fool of it because you're made a fool of all the time. I don't know.
He's like, I just did that.
But that was good.
Oh, my God. No!
Thank you.
The editing is great. The editing is great.
Awful.
So long.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Do I leave the door?
That sucks.
What?
She's talking about herself, I think. She better be talking about
I
herself.
feel sad. That guy probably is feeling really bad or something, or not liking me.
Nice shoes, at
He
least,
probably
or
feels
no?
like he.
It's a rare color.
And now he's on tape.
The tan ones you don't see anymore.
She is a black hole of energy. This as a director, as far as I understand directing, you need to have all the capacity and all the passion and everything to motivate actors and crew and producers and push forward.
The reason it says directed by in a film in the most prominent place is because nothing happens without the director.
Yeah.
They don't just tell the actors how to act, they tell the set designer how to set design and the lighting how to light, and the film, the videographer with photo, whatever. They tell him the look they want, the lighting they want, the angles they want, the blocking they want. The director runs everything. And if you're this, it's not going to go good.
Well,
That's why I don't direct movies.
And they used to. Nowadays, it's more of a actual machinery thing, so directors can be swapped in and out on most projects. But like the biggest directors.
Yeah, regular weekly things. Kevin Smith talked about it to where he directed an episode of Green Arrow or Supergirl or something. And he was like, I was basically just there to say okay, because they already knew what to do. And they're like, hey, Kevin, what do you think? And he goes, okay. And they go, great.
No, that's been TV all along. TV
Right.
directors is not The producers hold the power in
Right.
TV, but in film nowadays, most films you can be swapped in and out unless you're like one of the biggest directors on the planet right now. And I'm not talking about Spielberg. I'm not talking about Scorsese. They can't get exactly what they want. They got to go to Netflix and do much smaller production if they want something nowadays.
Yeah, the market for movies has gotten so global that it's kind of watered down what's happening because it has to be for everyone every time they make a movie.
Yeah.
I just saw the Minecraft movie last night.
You did?
Yeah. My son wanted to see it. He's 18 and we played Minecraft and everything like that. It is objectively terrible, but I did laugh a few times.
It's already made a lot of money.
Yeah, there's Jason Momoa like has a Firebird that I like, and I'm like, oh, that's the Firebird Esprit Redbird edition.
I'm like a Firebird, yeah.
He has vintage video game consoles everywhere. Is the Power Glove and the laser thing.
So they're just pandering to you?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
being old is cool.
Yes, exactly. And then there's like a kid that is only creative in the Minecraft world, and he could point and the blocks come out. Isn't that cool? Like, it's stupid. And but
it's making a lot of money.
It's making a lot of money. And I went to McDonald's, I bought the Minecraft meal and got the hamburger, like digitized whatever. Like,
you know what that makes me feel like, Kyle? Wait for it.
Louis made him pop his wig, bro.
I gotta grab his wig next time.
I'm gonna snap you on the wig back.
Kids were mean because I was an easy target, because I was quiet. I didn't fight back.
Fight back?
I seeded into my mind because of this fear.
I like that effect. I don't know why. It's not trivial, but it makes it look pretty silly. Watch now the cat and her fly away. That's like my Buster Fox.
Of rejection. Now I'm afraid.
This is actually pretty good.
What is right for the film?
Thingy.
Can quiet, introverted people make great film, make great art? Yes, of course.
I bet.
I'm sure it's way harder because this is usually it's a medium of being able to translate and deliver emotional content and context through words and images.
Yeah, and nobody knows what your vision is. You have to communicate it to everyone. You have to communicate it to the actors and the cinematographer and everyone that's working for you. You can't be the introverted person if you're making a movie about an introverted person.
No.
You have to get over all that shit and put all that energy out. Everyone has to continue on those long shoot days, 12-hour shoots. Where do we get more energy from? From the director. And I don't know what part of her education is missing that, but it needs to happen soon.
And you need to be able to, like, if you're an introvert and you're telling an introverted story, you need to be able to understand how extroverts see introverts. You need to understand how the whole range of people see introverts. It's not just an introvert telling an introvert story, because only the introvert will understand it very well.
Right.
You need to have that awareness, emotional and these little discoveries that we have in life through experience and relationships. Those are the nuggets that you put into the film that you want people to feel like they discover themselves.
Yeah. You might look at this and think, Chris is an extrovert and Kyle's an extrovert. Look, they're broadcasting all these people. Really, it's just two dudes and a camera.
It's one camera right there.
Right.
And a laptop.
Right.
And him.
Right.
That's
and
how I view this.
We don't touch ever. Don't start now. So this is an easy thing for an introvert to do in an extroverted way.
Yep.
And she doesn't even seem to be bringing that energy.
And she doesn't even have bumpers. When you get like awkward, just get the attention off of you. And then there's someone who has too much.
Right.
Gives too much.
People total. And at least 20 for the mother. So what
Does anyone want to know why I look and act like this? Audition for this movie.
Waiting for the right actress. I feel like
I know, it's exactly true. She's just doing her life.
Yeah. With with no nuance.
Yeah, and not telling it through any lens or with any sort of takeaway or breakthrough or anything like that. She's just showing how bad it was.
She's like, talk exactly like my mom. Here's a video of her.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Whenever you're ready, yeah, just go ahead and read it.
Do you need any condoms?
Mom!
That's only hard for me personally, like emotionally, just because it's weird for me to cast someone as my mom.
Why? Seek therapy. Get all
Then
this out of the
don't
way.
make that movie. Make a different movie.
My mom has multiple sclerosis, and most of my memories of hers are pretty negative. I would get in very dramatic fights and be like, why can't you just be a normal mom? Like, why can't you be like everyone else? I mean,
I can't
What
wait.
a selfish bitch.
I can't wait to
Jesus
watch that on
Christ.
screen.
What the fuck? Why isn't all of this about me?
Oh,
come on.
This is what I want to. Sometimes, and really, dude, this is your job. And if you're into video, and you're into like the technical side of it, guess who you're dealing with? Them.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Right.
This is important to me. And
Can we get a dolly shot right here?
No,
Did you buy a dolly? Did you rent a dolly?
No, but I want my mom to seem like she's floating. So I skip lunch.
What about a Steadicam? Can we get one here? Like
with an operator?
Can't you do it?
I have to go.
I'll
home.
do the Steadicam.
Perfect. Shove it on the internet.
Had she been a nicer person, I might have.
Then where'd you get all this video from?
This thing more.
I don't have video from my childhood.
Take care of her, and she was mean and bitter and angry and not a friendly
I
person.
wonder why. It's as if her whole body and mind were falling away.
Because she's not being a good daughter. You're the mother, she's the daughter. She's supposed to stay home for dinner. That's like what happens in families, and she just leaves all the time. Plus, she's pretty nasty to you. Yeah. Let's just try it. Let's do it.
So again, we all have issues in life, and like it'd be so easy to go into debt, $30,000, and make a pretentious film about how bad your parent was to you from your perception only. But is that a story that's worthy to be told, and is anyone going to get anything out of it other than how angry you are at that person and refuse to seek therapy?
Yeah, and that's what I really see her doing. There's not a script that tells a story. Great stories have act 1, you establish everything. Act 2, you have the tragedy. And act 3, there's some sort of resolution. And it doesn't seem like this is going to have any kind of resolution at all. She's just going to shove all of her negative upbringing onto the screen and make you deal with it instead of just her.
Agree with me, she was mean.
Right.
Without, like you were even touching upon briefly, hey, my body and everything I am is completely whittling and withering away.
And you're being a selfish bitch about it. Put that in your movie.
I've always secretly thought that maybe my mom should be in it.
Oh.
All the way since I started writing it.
Get a monkey before you do that. That'd be more entertaining.
Joe, my directing teacher, and Karen, my acting
With one of those
teacher,
hats on.
to find out what they think about me going out to California.
What do they think? They don't. As long as the check clears. What do they think?
What's their advice? Make a different movie.
Hi. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
All your fees are paid. Nope, sounds good.
Okay.
Soap opera that you say is your life.
Yes. Now. Okay, well, the main thing.
It's an old phone, though, huh? Look at that thing.
Jesus.
It was a different time.
This is shot in SD. God damn, I'm old.
I should have my mom.
Comment below if you're fucking old like me.
I think she could bring something more to the project that I maybe don't see.
If you were forced to work with one of the actors, how would you feel?
Exactly.
Fine about it. Like, I feel like it'd be easier for me to work with.
So do you just want this punishment?
Outside.
Wow.
Thank you for saying that.
That's exactly what you're paying these people for.
Thank you for saying
You
that.
just want this punishment, asshole?
And she said, yes, that's the whole purpose of the film, is to punish myself. Because watch what she does.
And why it would be more difficult as a director to direct someone that wasn't your mom, because then you'd have to actually translate the feelings to someone new instead of rehashing something with someone that you both know very well, but no one else does. It's cheating.
Right. And when you have to describe those feelings to someone else, you might actually have an epiphany about how selfish you are, and you wouldn't want that. I bet some of the actors were like, why would these people act like this? This doesn't feel right. And she's like, well, this is how it happened. And they're like, ooh.
And you know what? You know how we feel about cheating on this channel?
Hey, puto.
Hi.
There she is, man. There's a son of a. She cheating, man.
She cheating?
Hey.
Mexican Michael J. Fox. Whoa! That wasn't necessary.
The reason I feel like I should go there is to literally reconnect with my mother.
Yeah, we get it.
Well, it's only $4,000. Just throw it on the pile.
You're only filming in 3 weeks.
I know. Might as well take a break.
Waste more actors' time.
Go there. I don't think anyone can tell you what is the right thing.
Because you're selfish.
That's not a compliment.
Right.
It's show business. There's a whole business to show. It's not just the art and thinking. It's 90% of it is doing. That's the hardest part.
There's a reason in the music business that the people that are most successful are beautiful and can dance and can sing and can bring a fashion sense and style and all of those things, not just play the trumpet pretty good.
And for the rest of us, it looks like this.
Jenny, you know that Johnny's like your father, and we're your friends. We're gonna help you.
No!
I'm casting in branch hour.
It's very serious stuff right now.
I never post an ad for actor.
You know?
I do it my way. Yeah, meet people in the street.
Oh. Just different minds.
Great actor is perfect for my character, for Jimmy.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Link's Restaurant. My name is Kenny Dash. I'm your Sunday brunch bitch. Hello.
Oh.
This man over here, this is
Hello.
Vincenzo.
This person is the vice president of finance for Wells Fargo Bank. They're just like the pressures of being an executive in banking. I just gotta let it loose.
Energy is very smart, funny.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't care about drag queen or not, doesn't matter.
Stand up, pal.
So I'm going to cast him. It's a very key role.
Some people, some directors, like if I were to meet this guy on the street and I didn't have to work for him, I'd be like, hey man, you sound like you know what you're doing. Sounds great. Go for it. You're eccentric, but you're getting it done, and you have a charisma to you. It sounds like things are going great. I wouldn't be like, what do you mean you're going to California for 2 weeks or whatever? What do you mean you're casting a monkey as the main character and you've never talked to humans, let alone animals before? This would at least be like, he's got something going apparently.
Right. They're in the village, and there's a lot of sexual fluidity, and he's like, this person already has charisma. That'll get me close enough to what I want.
And remember the story he was going to tell was so basic about a guy showing a girl a spider and they scared, but she has one too, and then they fall in love. Maybe there's going to be layers to this if he hires someone that is somewhat alternative in lifestyle.
There you go. Is Jambi behind him?
Yes. Oh, he's just explaining it now.
Jimmy will get around the cafe scanning women with a fake spider, and one day Jimmy meets a woman who has her own fake spider.
It's a weird story.
It's so stupid.
It's a true fable.
It's not a true fable.
He's selling it though.
He is.
You don't even have to like it if you like him.
When you have that thick accent and you can tell that there's that language barrier, sometimes you can say shit that is stupid. If you read that, you'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. But when you hear him say it, it sounds cooler. And he knows that.
And then when he takes a drag off the cigarette, you're sold.
Yeah, right? Now you talk.
And I'm done.
I already talked really good.
Wow, confidence.
Right?
Hey!
Oh, Times Square.
While we are offline technically, Shatasha just became Sofa Squad.
Flash Natasha.
Don't Now that I struggled with it, and then you come out and say it like you were, he's practicing in his
Thanks for joining us, Flash Natasha, while you were struggling on like reading it, trying to get it better.
Smokes a lot.
He's like, I just find like, you know, bitch.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
I think
he does not seem worried at all. You know, just as a behind the scenes thing, I took an editing gig that's a rush, so it's going to be probably like under 24 hours to do a pretty big project.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it since I said yes. I was at lunch with Kyle before we started shooting, and I've been thinking about it since then.
This guy is spider shopping. And he's not worried about that they only have one kind of spider. And if that spider doesn't work, that you're still only getting the one spider.
And he only casts people he meets on the street when he's walking around. Are you going to cast him?
Probably.
He's serious about his work. I don't think he's blunk once. Either of them.
He's not a blinker.
All right.
New York is a crazy place, but it's so expensive now that I don't think it's for weirdos anymore.
Okay, so this is another... Yeah, it's too expensive. This is another example of the reality of filmmaking when you don't have a producer, executive producer, anything really. You will go, she wants to film inside a mall. She's been rejected by 10 real malls so far.
They're like, you want to bring a fucking monkey?
Who are you? Do you have $5 million insurance?
Oh, I don't have insurance or a camera yet, but I will if I could just book this date.
Let me tell you how they treat you. Regret. Except they don't have regret.
No.
They just move on with their day because they're there to make money.
She just wasted 2 days going to 10 malls.
Too seriously? They think they're the center of the universe? Oh, if you portray us on film, terrorists could see the floor plan of our mall and come and bomb us. It's not like anyone's gonna see my movie anyway. The mall is a little too nice.
That you're right about.
Of course, but you don't sell it.
There won't be a movie.
Do you see Forcenzo going, I'll film in your mall. You let me film. And that's enough.
Right.
And by the way, when you get rejected by one or two of them, start picking up on why they're rejecting you. Say, here's my new plan for the film. I'm only going to film in this corner of your... I scouted it. This is only what I'm showing of your mall. Is there anything that I have to remove or take down or not use? And I will do that for you. I will come in at 4 a.m. I will do whatever it takes and have you as a production credit or not.
Right. She doesn't even know about that part of the interaction. She hasn't researched in film location scouting technique and process or anything. She just went there and said, hey, can I do this?
And they said kind of no, and then she was like, ugh, and she walked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not how you get things done.
I've done it that way before and had the same level of success.
This broken down quality. Let's roll.
That's back when malls were still full.
Oh, that's right. Oh, by the way, Kevin Smith in Mallrats. They got permission to film in, it wasn't even a real mall. It was a, what do you say? I watched like all the commentaries over the years. So he has like 5 or 6 different commentaries of Mallrats. Watched all of them, I'm a nerd. But he said it was like not a strip mall, a flea market. And that they had an area that looked like a mall and he was able to film there. Otherwise, they couldn't have filmed. And that's after making Clerks.
Right.
That's after millions and millions and millions of dollars coming from what, $5 million?
Yeah.
Still. So it's always uphill. No one cares. They can even like you, and still, when it comes to it, it becomes a favor that you're asking of them. So you have to treat everything like that, even if you're paying them.
Yeah. Nobody wants the liability of you doing your stupid bullshit where they make their money, because people don't shit where they eat. Except on Back to the Sofa.
Don't shit where you eat.
Don't shit on the sofa.
All right. I'm getting pretty good at this. How fast I'm
I
doing.
know, right?
The texture. I'm digging the class of store. It's not those like Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. Look at these skylights. Check
Bad
it out.
news. If it's very, very nice, they've probably been approached millions of times.
I really like the atmosphere. This is it.
Just guerrilla shoot it. Just blur the stuff out.
Grab the monkey and throw him in the...
Dress the monkey up like a child.
I finally found a mall that I'm really liking.
Be prepared to lose it.
Wow.
They're not gonna let you do it.
10 days!
I'm upset.
Where's the monkey?
The mall I really want to shoot in. They said they can't. It's not worth it to them to upset their tenants with our film.
You're such an idiot.
That's exactly what we said, and we're not even in film school.
Talk to the tenants. Don't nail it down to 1 or 2 tenants that would be anywhere near. Pay them something or woo them or get one of their kids on camera for your dumb film. They don't
that's
know.
a good trade.
Who is it? Oh, and if you are really desperate, add
I'm a vampire.
I'd watch that. I would watch him doing that.
I just paid $10, $15 to watch a goddamn Minecraft movie, which was terrible, but also I laughed.
He's part of the problem.
Oh my God, just for a second, in the Minecraft movie, everyone was talking to the screen, everyone was using their phone, everyone was texting during the movie, everyone was having a conversation, everyone was clapping during each meme. There was like little meme vignettes and they were like, oh, the zombie baby on a chicken rider, and everyone went, yay! And I'd never had a movie experience like that before. And I think while I wasn't looking, the world changed because people don't go to movies the way they used to. Now it's like we're all in one big living room and you can just talk and walk around and play with your phone. You can do whatever the fuck you want because it's not a movie theater. It's just a big living room.
So a lot of what we're saying still applies because it's about the production of stuff, not about the artistry, not about the, here's how you tell a great story with a monkey. We're saying, why did you include a monkey if you've never worked with a monkey before?
The decision making is what we're thinking about because we have had to go on productions, even if it was about some, corporate new employee handbook that we did as a poker game. And I have no idea why we shot it that way, but there was all these decisions that were made, and you have to think about what decisions these people are making and how just completely unrealistic they are because they've never thought all of them through.
And this is the result.
You can't even light a match? Hey, smoke up, Johnny.
Let's smoke about it.
Is that cigarette number 4? That's just self-pity. Come here. Do something useful.
I can't take it.
Oh, she has a producer.
It's her girlfriend.
I've got 10 days before I'm supposed to film.
Dude, there's no way.
I don't have any locations. I don't have any actors. I don't have
What about that guy that came in?
anything. I feel really scared.
Scared? 2 days have passed?
You're scouting for malls still?
Let it go. Film in a room.
We're all gonna die.
Look, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece. I mean, you get it through. Like,
Jenny, you know that Johnny's like your father.
film it against green
And we're your
screen.
friends. We're gonna help you.
He did it. You do it.
Right.
Just do it.
The room got made, it got transferred to Blu-ray, and signed copies were sold. Ask me how I know.
Because I bought one.
Yeah. That's the one we watched.
I just want them all.
I just want them all. I just want them all.
The days
Fucking get off of it, dude.
away. Things that should be taking 10 minutes are taking 2 days to take care of. I need coffee is what I need. I'm getting like pissy.
That'll solve it.
I need gas too.
All right, anything else?
If only there was a location where that was available.
Exit 6.
Now what the hell is going on?
It's exit 6 us?
No.
I said Bronx Parkway. Rain Parkway.
I said, wait.
Parkway, they're in New Jersey. They're not even in New York anymore.
You're like one park
I don't
Where?
know. One parkway, sort of a fucking breakdown.
She just pulled over on the side of the freeway.
It's super dangerous. Don't do that.
I don't even know where we are. Where are we?
Then get off the freeway.
Perfect analogy for filmmaking for her. And you know, we're being a little harsh, but not because like we're trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean to her.
No, that's not what the channel is. We're talking about how poorly the decision-making process is going.
Yeah, and how it really bites you in the ass. There's a whole lot of affirmations you can give yourself, and that's great. When I watch something like this, I always ask myself, who am I? What is my personality closest to? Whether I like them or not, whether it's flattering or not, who am I closest to? And let me look at their flaws, because maybe that'll show me a little bit more about me.
Right. Yeah. I wish I was more like Vincenzo, but I'm more like this girl that has nothing.
Absolutely. Except
I'll just use my charm to make this film. When it turns out I actually have 8 days and nothing ready.
And then you end up with, you know, shots like this.
I used to know a girl, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark.
Never ridden one of those, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Of course you have.
I used to be able to take it from Market Street to my apartment in Little Italy.
See, that's cool.
I meant to say that I'm not wearing shoes and I've never done anything cool.
Oh, good. She
flew to the cheap airport at least.
I saw my mom.
The Oakland one?
Okay.
That place sucks.
It did. That was 15, 20 years ago.
Has been something that I've been needing to make for a long time.
It still does.
But that is, it's so small that I can film in. Like, literally, it's like as big as this table. Probably it's too hard to film there. It's really crowded and busy, and I don't know. And then I went to...
Why would her mom be even into this? Did she even... She doesn't have a script yet, obviously, because then she would read it and go like, oh, you're crucifying me.
Right.
My mangled body.
Yeah. It's just so weird to me. Like, I have unresolved feelings about a parent, and just...
Sorry.
Chris does too.
I do too.
And the last thing I want to do is have it be the linchpin of my entire future career, making a movie about it. I'd rather just be like, you know what, fuck you. I'm gonna go focus on my own family and do better. How about that?
No, write it all on
Oh my God.
Let's see what happens.
This is gonna get sticky, man. Keep
The
watching.
woman, the receptionist.
Is her mom laughing at her like you're stupid?
You okay?
I'm fine. Sir, could I get a glass of water, please?
Garçon?
I'm not a sir.
Garçon means boy.
Stop filming so you can cough. You can tell anytime you don't want him to film. Just
Oh
say
my
so.
God.
Okay.
She's already getting annoyed with her mom.
Talking to her about being the film because it's kind of the thing I was most afraid of. So...
When on Friday do you leave? Morning or afternoon?
I need to figure out my plane tickets, but I can't get to the internet.
The Rockbridge Library has DSL. They have a
Right,
key
but
line.
they're closed.
I don't think they're
Saying
closed.
like late at night.
I tell you, I think they're open till 8:30 on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Okay,
That's what
well
I
it's
tried to tell you.
8:15 right now.
This is going great. Let's make a move. Let's do even more high pressure situations involving many other people in the film school.
Let's get an 8-person crew around this interaction.
They're just talking about where to get internet right now.
Right. And the mom already doesn't want to be filmed by the little hand camera guy that's just sitting next to them.
No.
What about the film camera? Where every foot that goes by is $10.
And she's going to be giving you direction on how to say words.
Right.
Yeah.
In order to make them hurt more to the child.
That's why I keep saying I have to go soon. I was supposed to meet my friend at 7.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, did you? Oh.
So,
how's the cat?
Cat
died.
fine.
Choked on the goldfish. All right.
Jesus.
Let's put that on film forever. That'll be... It is a business. You have to make something that people want to watch, except us. We just do what we want.
Yeah, this isn't a business.
This is not a business.
We have regular jobs that we go to.
There's no.
and we're doing okay.
Yeah. If we did that here, we'd be in the same position. Actually, we'd be in a better position because we'd at one point have $30,000, even if it was a loan.
Yeah, but then we would spend it on stuff that isn't us.
Oh yeah. What kind of Voltron shit would you get?
A lot.
Gold-plated Voltron vans.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you decided between New York and California?
No.
Okay. So what's going to be the deciding factors?
If I can get the plane tickets and the hotel, and you should be in it, maybe, when you're here.
So now I want to know, why did you decide that I should be in the film versus an actress? Why I maybe should be in the film?
Right. Well, I think
I want to run away. This is so awkward.
because you are my mom. It's part of it.
It's true.
So in a lot of ways, you're more similar to the character than an actress would be.
That doesn't make a good story. That doesn't make a good movie.
Yeah, it's just that you're not an actress. So things like memorizing the lines and like repeating a performance and like things that...
So you're telling yourself out loud why this is a terrible idea.
I thought I'd be good in it.
I think you could be good in it, and I think I'm worried that...
You have days left.
Time to film the whole thing, you might be overwhelmed.
How much time do you think it's going to be? A day? Half a day?
See what I mean?
All the scenes?
Half a day.
2
Yeah,
days.
half a day.
2 days.
For the house, yes.
Yes.
But for me, just one, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
She agreed to it? Or she's just leaving?
She's just leaving.
I can't tell. The communications.
Don't put it on, just...
Oh my God. This is
Bye-bye.
terrible. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good luck. The fuck?
She just leaves.
We're on Ocean View and
Whoa.
College?
I feel like I'm totally exploiting her and like...
Wow, that was
really
so
pushing her,
awkward.
She's not in the film industry. She's in a wheelchair.
Did she even
Like,
look when she was...
It really comes across as very exploitative and manipulative.
Am I right?
Really not cool. I feel it's hurt my relationship with her, being out here, which is totally the opposite of what I wanted.
No, it's not. You're a liar.
She's making a whole movie about how she's been hurt by her mother.
My mom, the bitch.
Part 1.
Yeah, part 1. Rise of the bitch. A lot of downtime. Everyone's just chilling.
Now it's time to rehearse. I want you, I want to work with you, and I want to dance with you. I want you, man. You know.
Do you do the wardrobe?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be in any makeup or anything, not like the drag makeup for this. It's just, I'm supposed to be a man.
Yeah, of course. I feel relieved that I found Jimmy. Oh, that's the part I love. To cast the actor, it's huge. This is the moment where
Did they just flip
enjoying the process. It's the creative
it doesn't matter.
process. It's the making of your film.
What is it?
I make an apple bucket for actor. They eat.
I'm listening. He's captivating. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's all over.
Okay.
All right.
You're not getting $15,000 in 3 weeks. Ask me how I know. You're in a room full of stuff you found on the sidewalk. Ask me how I know.
Ask him how you know.
I lived in San Francisco and every piece of furniture I had was found on the sidewalk. We called it the...
Bragging about his trips, give us a break. Chris ain't stoked, we've had enough. Dude, we get it, you got stuff.
Dude, we get it. You got stuff from the sidewalk.
That's so funny.
This is my friend. Who I would trust to help me if I was in danger or in trouble. Right?
I gotta be able to laugh.
Chris, I'm in jail. Carl's got stuff. Carl's got problems. Dang it. All locked up.
I would just go.
Seriously, you just fly out of there because you're a vampire.
Seriously though, he did find stuff and then use it.
All the time.
He's not joking. I have never thought about that in my life. I've been poor. I've been really poor. Hasn't crossed my mind that was a possibility.
Oh, I got TVs. I got dressers. I got a lot of tables. You do the milk crate stuff. You can make stuff out of milk crates.
That's cool, man.
Right? I was living off 2 McChickens a day.
Kyle's got shoes, Kyle's got taste. Bragging about his trips. You got stuff
from the sidewalk that's probably covered in fucking bed bugs. You gonna wash that before you put it next to your bed? Man, I don't know. Wash it with what?
The 24th of September is the deadline to pay tuition. So I want to ask you if there is some possibility first to have like a delay in order to give me more time to go around and wait for answer.
But do you file the financial aid?
There is no financial aid for international students.
But they have a system somehow to find out who is really have needs and some who don't have needs.
Yes.
And I don't know, So number one step, you should go talk to John Brown.
Yeah.
John Brown?
Last year.
Car Wars.
Yeah. Last year he was.
Car Wars.
Don't talk to John Brown. He doesn't know anything.
There is nothing for international students. And what about if there is no scholarship? Can I have like a delay to pay and find a way?
No.
Can I make my movie but not pay you guys?
I'm still searching for money outside here.
I have to check because we might have some money.
Yeah.
But I have to check the procedures.
No, but
they have an endowment to where they have a certain amount of money they have to give away in order to write it off on their taxes.
Plus, you're being filmed by IFC right now.
Right.
And he's portraying someone that they would want, the type of motivated person that they would want in their program, regardless of funding.
That's true. If they had any kind of sense, this is the person that they would say, if you're this guy, come, you can get it. But if you're fucking monkey girl, forget it, dude.
Maybe not. So
if you're wheelchair mom girl, it's not. I can't wait to see her film. I don't remember what it looked like, but
I don't either.
I can't wait.
So just keep in mind, this is what we're talking about when we talk about people who can get stuff done, is you don't have to have the most money, you don't have the most talent, or blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm a fighter, I'm this, I'm that. And she believes him, so maybe we have some money.
I'll probably get you your money. Somehow.
I believe him.
4th September, I'm out. That's the worst. Okay, I see.
You guys still got 22 days.
Just finish the film first.
I'm out. That's the worst. Okay, I see.
You guys still got 22 days.
Those are the eyes of a pilot in a plane that's a plane's going down, and they're like, well, you still got about 40 seconds to live.
Hey, still got 40 seconds. You beesh.
Film school.
What are we working with as far as
him.
budget is concerned?
I don't have any money. $10,000 in a couple of weeks. God damn, we gotta get cracking.
I still have 22 days to find this money. It's like a 10-hour job every day.
Just shoot the film first.
The film will suffer.
I need a mall, a bar, an actor. I need a monkey. I need the money to do all this. I have no idea where I'm gonna get it.
Never going to happen. Ever.
No.
Ever.
Tiffany.
Ever, Tiffany. Ever in a million years. Ever.
This is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't take pills about it. All right. So
if I spent $30,000 and had no film, I would be that sad.
I guess I would be too.
Right?
I'd be sitting at my yellow toilet.
Because you have to spend the $30,000 for the school, and then you have to spend another tens and tens and tens, $100,000 for the film. It's only 10 minutes long. And, well, I think you could make a movie just holding a shot on, like, a woman crying in a chair in the middle of a room, just stark nothing, and her just crying.
Bold.
How many minutes can you do that for? The whole 10 minutes? Or do you need to cut away to anything else ever?
How about a monkey playing a guitar
You
in
just
a mall?
sesquitillionly upped your budget now, because it's not just one person in a room for 10 minutes. Like every time you add anything, the money just goes out through. And she added a monkey and a mall.
You know why Kevin Smith filmed in that particular stop and go? Because he worked there.
Right. And when it was closed at night, you could film.
They wrote it into the script that someone closed the gate and put gum in there so that they could keep it closed at night and still say it was daytime.
So you couldn't tell that it was, nighttime.
No monkeys.
Yeah.
No malls.
It was people talking in a place you already had access to. That's your movie. So I hope you had fun. Back to the sofa, because you can always be spiritually, physically, and mentally fulfilled by everything you see on the channel. Don't ever leave and watch every video we ever made.
And Ragnar!
Oh, it's too high. Oh.